It's your man C. Scott. Welcome back to this week's episode of Coffee Grind. We'll continue the conversation I had with Miss Natalie Fikes. If y'all are like me, you're excited to see this week's episode. I mean, I was there. I was recording it, but just rewatching it, I'm like, ooh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's good. It just hit me all over again. Anyways, this week we're going to be talking about, your purpose having facial recognition. That'll make sense here in a little bit. And also we're talking about your all moments and seizing those all moments. A lot more stuff being dropped here, but those are some of the key things. So you'll go ahead and get yourself a pen and paper like always. Get yourself some wonderful, wonderful ass coffee and get ready for this week's Coffee Grind. It's still as good as always. It's still good. Yeah.
So I believe that our purpose has face recognition.
Yep.
Our purpose has face recognition, and the reason why we're not able to access our purpose is because we're showing up as somebody else.
Lord, gee, all right.
He gonna shout, y'all.
Hey, look, that's another one. I know I do the recap before to tell you what to listen for, but that's the...
You dumb your eyes.
Lord Jesus. Man, hold on. Now, yeah, it's got face recognition. They showing up. Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Get from me. I never knew you. I don't know you.
For real.
You can't access it because you're trying to be somebody else.
Right.
And what you don't realize is that your sauce, the very thing that you're trying to cut back on because you're too much.
Yeah.
Why you do so much?
Yeah.
Why you? The very thing.
Is what is needed.
Is what is needed.
Yes. Yeah.
But because this has been done to you for being you, you're like, I can't do that.
Yes.
But we were all designed for a specific time. See, Natalie, back in the day, where a child was to be seen, not heard. I knew I was supposed to be born in slavery time because I'd have been in the opening credits and dead in the opening credits.
Yeah.
I'm like, you better not hit me. You better not hit me.
You've been done over.
So, Coulter, get up. Get up. It would have been over.
Done.
I couldn't have been born in that time.
Right.
But I was born when I was born to be able to go through what I was going through when the times were changing, to be able to be here, to be able to be at this time where people are speaking up.
Yes. Timing is everything.
But you gotta be you
Yep.
to be on that list of next success.
Yep.
Lisa Nichols and them 20 years ago, she was right where I was. That's what we have to remember. Tony Robbins 20 years ago.
Yep.
They were right where we are aspiring to get.
Exactly.
But we have a different recipe for the time.
Exactly.
People who rocked with Oprah, this generation, that's mom's hero. That's not their hero.
Right.
So we need new Oprahs named Natalie's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We need new Quincy, Now is the time to be you.
Right.
So that you can get where you need to be.
Exactly. No, absolutely right. It's absolutely right. I'm still stuck on the face recognition. I'm still like...
Marinate on it.
Wow, no. I mean, and when I edit these videos, I go back through, I watch them at least 3 times. and everything's different stuff just pop up. But right now, that one I'm like, wow, that was powerful. That, as Oprah would say on her Super Soul Sundays, that's a tweetable moment. Man, let me get my Twitter going. Oh, wait a minute, I'm using the phone right now. So let me get my Twitter going. That's going to be one of the first tweets from C. Scott Inga forever. But no, that's you. But it's right. And the world is, the last person I was chatting with, we were talking about there's a shift in the world right now. There's a big shift. And I think it's time for people to really, like you said, just know themselves and step up, because that's what's needed.
Yes.
There's going to be, like, that shift is going to be, either it can go really bad, it can be really negative and people can take that negative role, or there's going to be a huge positive shift that's happening. We see it, happening with, Me Too movement, Black Lives Matter, all that type, all those type of things happening. that there's going to be a shift, but like you said, some people need to step up and just know who they are. And like I know one person likes making is it soaps or lotion? I think it's soaps. Do that if you like making soaps. Do that, and and you know, like I said, it's just. But it's like, just to go back to what you said, you could tell that this is really what she liked to do because the whole everything in her changes. You know, when they're talking about it, then talks about something else, and yeah,
that's her water.
Something else is like, it just doesn't happen. And I'm like, do that.
Listen.
Do that.
Singers sing.
Right.
Speakers speak.
Right.
Soap makers make soap.
Right.
That's whether you're getting paid. That's whether anyone's listening.
There you go.
It's what you do. Birds, they fly. It's what they do.
Right.
The other day, I was at an event, and they called for all the authors in the room. Now, clearly, they're talking about the people who paid for vending tables and all of that.
Right.
But what I heard them say was all the authors in the building.
She chose their words more clearly.
They said all. And I remember one of my other mentors, Cinderella. Now, Cinderella was made to be a slave in her own home. But she sang on her way to work as a slave in her own home.
Right.
She did what they told her to do. But on one particular day, they received a telegram that said, all the eligible bachelorettes.
There you go.
And in that one moment, if she would not have spoken up for herself in the all moment, she would have never got to her palace.
Nobody else was doing it for her.
Nobody else was going to do. Oh,
Right.
Oh, you think the princess gone? You think?
Right.
No. Now I come here and do what y'all tell me to do, but all means all. So when I was in the place and I heard all, I always hear all. If I ever hear all, I'm like,
yeah, I'm part of the all.
So the people I was with, they turned around and I was like, my name is Natalie Fikes, the world's greatest MC. They were like, what in the world?
Yeah.
They said, oh.
Right.
And it's a stage and a microphone?
Yeah.
You know, do something strange for a stage and a microphone? All.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people are missing their window of opportunity because they won't seize their all moment. Don't wait for people.
That's another one, y'all. Hey, this is just going. That's another one.
Don't wait for people to give you permission.
Oh no, yeah.
To do what it is that you do.
Right.
If you are a speaker and you reach out and they say, oh, we have all of our speakers already. Say, are you going to have any food and intermission, anything where I could have 3 minutes just to be over there, get up there and bless the people?
Right.
Anything I could do. If you see that the speakers are running late, if you see that you're sitting there and ain't nothing happening, get up and say, hey, can I do something for you?
Yep.
Don't wait for people to give you permission because, like Rudolph, there will always be a foggy Christmas Eve.
Right.
That's your time to glow up.
Right.
Do you understand? When I go talk to the young people, I say, you gotta grow up, show up, glow up. There go the other one.
Good Lord.
You got to grow up, show up, and glow up. Grow up because they're going to laugh. They're going to call you names. They're going to talk about you. They're going to say whatever they need to say. But you got to grow up.
Right.
You have to understand that what other people have to say about you has nothing to do with you.
Right.
And whatever you respond to is what you believe about yourself.
Right.
So as long as I believe what I believe, I'm mature. I'm mature enough to walk in my purpose.
Right.
Then you got to show up.
Yeah.
They might not ever, there are people that will never invite me to speak on their stage. I know people that watch my stuff, never like my stuff, won't invite me to stuff. And guess what? That still don't stop my stuff.
Exactly.
You know, but I keep showing up. I keep doing my videos. I keep going to places. I keep doing stuff. It keeps you relevant. It keeps people knowing who you are.
Yep.
And you learning what's going on in the industry.
Right.
And showing up doesn't mean be present. It means show up.
Right.
Don't be.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Show up, even if they don't never call your name. And there will always be a foggy Christmas Eve. People cancel. People are late. People die. People move. People quit. People get fired.
Life happens.
Life happens. And guess what? The very thing that you were blackballed for.
Yep.
I say Rudolph was like this. He's, oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Oh, not right here? Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Oh.
You want me at the front? Oh, okay.
Let me wipe my nose off. All the way at the front.
Right.
Because people don't determine, I believe that promotion don't come from people. No. It comes from my purpose maker.
Right.
Whoever put in the GPS destination, Natalie's purpose, is the one that controls the navigation.
Oh yeah.
You cannot stop me.
Right.
I
was just getting ready to say that. You can all day long.
All day long.
You can.
But I won't.
But yeah.
Because I'm grown now.
Right. Right.
I'm grown now.
Yeah.
And I understand that my purpose is not for me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for the people that I have been assigned to.
Right.
This is not about Natalie getting big. This is because if somebody doesn't hear my message, they're gonna be trapped.
Right.
And stuck. And no one else
right.
can reach that one person. So I don't have to fight you for yours. See, I'm a pinky, you're a ring finger. If you go into a room, they're gonna be pinkies, ring fingers, pointers, thumbs. But only the ring fingers are gonna, you know, I walk in a room as a pinky and it's a bunch of ring fingers, they be like.
Right. Yep.
But if I get in the room and it's two pinkies, I was just there for those two pinkies. Right. So you sitting there like, oh, he got all these people lined up at his table.
No matter.
And I got two people, and I'm sitting there feeling some type of way.
Can't.
But what you don't realize is that those two people were all you needed.
Right.
Because then that one of those two people are the CEO of AT&T's daughter.
Yeah. They know the connections is real. And I have always, I was thinking about this when I was in the gym the other day. I would rather, instead of myself being able to reach 1,000 people, I'd rather reach two people that are gonna go reach 1,000 people.
Look, I'm with you.
10,000 people.
That's a whole lot of work.
I'd much rather be able to inspire two people that's gonna change the world, or one person that's gonna change the world, than to sit here and like only be able to get to 1,000. And I think a lot of people don't.
They
don't
miss
understand that.
People don't understand the importance of people investment.
Yes.
You don't understand that if I get so inside of you, every time you go somewhere and they say something about a phenomenal female speaker or whatever, you'll be like, yo, you gotta talk to Natalie. You gotta, I want to get inside of you and make babies.
Right.
That's it. So everywhere you go, when you think of garbage, think of Akeem. You understand?
Yes.
That's it.
Oh, right.
And, my favorite book is the Bible. I just love it. And so there was this one particular story of the fishermen. Now, they're fishermen. They fish.
Right.
It was a bunch of them.
Right.
But they all went out doing what they know how to do.
Right.
All night.
Yep.
All night.
Right.
And didn't catch
nothing.
Nada. Zero.
Yep.
You got fish in your title and you couldn't catch one.
You get one.
Not even one. None of y'all.
You couldn't even jump in the water and grab one. Nothing. Yeah.
And then Jesus come on the scene with the gangster lean, talking about cast your net over here.
Right.
And they brought back more fish.
Right.
Than they could hold.
Yeah,
but then this my part right here. Yeah. Most people would stop and be like, oh, that's great. He said, now there's one fish in particular. If you catch that fish, when you open the mouth, it's gonna have a gold coin in it.
Yep.
So while everybody else is going for all of these fish,
Right.
I be looking for that one. Sometimes I'll go to an event, get all clean and everything, make sure my bangs is laid, go out, whatever, and I will meet that one person. I will leave. I'm like, I don't need to meet nobody.
I'm good.
I don't need. They're like, oh, you ain't take a picture with such
I'm good.
Oh, you ain't get a picture with such and such. I'm like,
No.
that's who I can.
Because you know what you get, and you can feel it. As soon as it happens, you're like, you know what? Good.
Elizabeth and Mary got together and the baby leaped with joy.
Right.
I'm just looking for people to make my baby leap.
Right.
Oh, what's his name? They had a song, I Can Make Your Bed Rock. I'm like, I can make your baby leap. I just want to make your baby leap. I'm looking for people to make my baby leap. Look for people to make your baby leap. If they don't, they could very well send you into premature labor, and you premature labor where you're toiling and don't catch nothing.
So you gotta be tuned in.
You gotta be tuned in.
No, I mean, and it just feels. You just know the feeling, and you're like, you know what, this is right. Some people ignore that feeling and know when it's wrong, and they can know that feeling when it's wrong.
They
too.
go back to that inner
ignore
winner. It's telling you no.
Right. They ignore the GPS.
That GPS.
Turn right here. I said okay. Next turn 5 miles down the road. And sometimes it
Rerouting.
Right.
And so it ain't, you could turn right here. It's like no U-turn, no U-turn, no U-turn, no U-turn, no. Go down 30 miles and then make a U-turn.
If you don't get it, then you gonna have to maybe go down, like you said, 30, 40 miles before you can try to get back.
That thing that told you don't do it, now you going through child support, you going through co-parenting, you going through.
Right.
It's the same thing. There's a book called The Way You Do Anything is the Way You Do Everything by Suzanne Evans. And it's true. It's business is just a result of how we run our life.
Right.
Parenting, relationships, it's all the same thing. If you ignore and don't trust yourself, that's the same way you're going to operate in business. If you're passive in business or in relationships, it's going to just, you're the same person carrying the same habits, and then you wonder why. And you wonder why. No, boss up! Boss up!
Right.
Get some, who is this uncircumcised Philistine? Get some of that up in you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're not a soldier. Well, guess what? You are a soldier, and you're not willing to do what soldiers do.
How'd that work out for you?
And then you gonna tell me how to dress. Please. We just all out here being human, and when you feel that thing in your shanana, you better go do it.
Right.
Cause it's the promotion. Just like that, David.
Right.
He's like, see, what you don't know about me is that, yeah, I'm a shepherd, but I have to fight bears. But you don't see me on Instagram posting about all the stuff that I do. So you don't know about everything that I do, that I kill lions and stuff like that.
And you know, it's one of those things that I've heard before. People will get rewarded in public for what they do in private. Yeah.
And the underdog is on the grind. Just remember that.
Right.
Social media is for popularity. Okay? And you see somebody, oh, they got 46 friends.
Right.
Oh, I'm no.
Right.
Next thing you know, they on CNN.
Right. Hey, wait a minute, how? Well.
Yeah, you slept on them. The janitor sometimes will hook me up or be like, hey, that's who you need to talk to. Oh, that's the person. Everybody trying to go for Oprah, but what you need to do is go for Gail or whoever Gail be talking to. While you running to the front of the stage, I'm looking to see who's running around manning the event.
Yes.
Duh.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You're welcome.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Gems.
Yeah. No, all of them. All the gems. Just sprinkled out throughout Man, my God. It made me lean out the scene. Like, just.
I think he's still stuck on facial recognition.
I don't even know where I'm stuck on right now. All I know is my brain is just like, nah, just keep going. You're going to watch this later. It's okay. We got you covered. That's why you recording.
His baby's sleeping, guys.
I'm just like, Lord,
his
Jesus.
water broke.
I'm over here I got the church rock. When you talking, I don't know, y'all probably saw it. If not, go back and rewatch. I'm up here church rocking. I'm like, ooh, Jesus, wow. Okay, that just happened. Yeah, I don't even know where else to go with this. I think you said it all and enough at the same time. Y'all take some time to rewatch, take some notes, jot down, and then hopefully maybe you come back, another time and we can chat and we can
ask for what you want, bro.
Do it. There you go. So
ask for what you want.
So we're gonna do this again down the road after my everything and calm down. But no, I definitely appreciate. So where can people find you at online? At
Natalie Fikes everywhere.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. I feel like, because I really feel like I'm so torn. Cause I feel like we got like another 30 or 45 minutes we can go. But yeah, we'll leave it right there. So they can find you there. I'm gonna have everything linked up down below. I appreciate this. And just sold into me, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch this on the way back to Jacksonville. I'll be like, okay. Seriously.
I got you, and you got my number.
Yes.
And
yes,
it's all about getting you where you need to go. Right. And so, like my Bishop Dale C. Braun, a word of faith. He was talking about how there's a gap between where you are and where it is that you want to be.
Right.
And people are doors.
Right.
And we really have to do better at
connecting. Yeah.
Saying, look. And you're gonna find some door slammers.
Oh yeah. No,
some people who, but not everybody is that way. Right. And you really have to ask for what you want, right. And you really have to know where you are, where you want to be, and identify in others those stones to help you get across that creek.
Right.
Right. And then so because I always say I want to be a part of everybody's acceptance speech.
Right.
I want my legacy to move on. For my children are proud of me.
Right.
They're like, Mom, you helped so many people.
But and just go back to your point. There's some people that wouldn't have gotten that acceptance speech if they hadn't chatted with you. Yeah.
Right. And so be good to people. It's called people investing. Yeah. People are doors. Yeah. That's basically it, is doors. And so you're sitting in the hallway of life. Yep. And you're not getting anywhere because your key does not fit the door outside the hallway. Right. You got to get with somebody else that's going to unlock that door because your key is on the other side of that door to that master bedroom or to that other part of the house. Right. But you stuck in the hallway of life because you won't humble yourself. Right. It's not working. Yeah. You want to go 40 years or you want to go 40 days?
Right.
It's on you.
Right.
So
it's.
I got him is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You just still.
I'm the pappy.
She's still. Wait, what?
The mammy. The man. I'm the mammy.
Still dropping jewels. But no, yeah, I appreciate this. I probably got more out of it than anybody watching this at all. But no, I appreciate it. We'll definitely have to do this again.
Absolutely.
Man, I'm excited to just see what's about to transpire. Because I know it's coming. I know there's stuff coming.
Yep. And this man is on his grind, so you better stay tuned.
Yeah,
listen.
Anybody that's been following me, they know it is coming for me, and I appreciate you confirming that. But I know it. I can feel it. It's coming.
Oh, it's already here.
It's coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's already here.
But yeah, that's that. Hey, folks, that's it. That's all I got for you today. Let's do, no, I think we had the thumbnail was earlier in there. So we had lots of thumbnail moments. We don't even need any more. But that's what we got for you today.
Don't get me started.
We gonna, man, let me fan. Hey, Jesus. Hey, man, that's all we got for you today. Hey, leave your comments below, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff they say on YouTube. But if you got any questions for me, you got any questions for Natalie, leave that below. We'll get back with you. That's it. That's all we got. Leave comments below. I love you. I'ma stay, baby.
Be bold, be you. Peace.
Boom.